In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 3 point guard builds you can make on NBA 2K25. The first build I'm going to show is just the best overall guard build you can make on the game if you want to do everything, be elite on every court. The second build is the best point guard build for threes and rec or pro-am. And the third build is the best twos build on the game. I'm going to leave timestamps on the video so you guys will know exactly when each build is shown, so you guys don't have to waste your time. And for that, all I ask is to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Now let's get into the top 3 point guard builds on season 3 of NBA 2K25. So this first build that I'm showing is the best overall point guard build you can make in the game. This build does everything at an elite level. 6'2" is the best height for point guards this year. Now just focus on the 3-point and ball handle that I put up. In all 3 of the builds I show you guys in this video, I'm going to be taking the 7 cap breakers into account, because you get 5 from hitting starter 3, you get 1 from the season 2 level 40 and 1 from the season 3 level 40. So for all 3 builds in this video, you will have a 93 ball handle, because in my mind I'm thinking 2 of those cap breakers is going to go on ball handle to get that to 95. Then use the other 5 on either 3-point or mid-range shot depending on the build. But I just wanted to say that before I got into it, that all the builds I show are going to take into account you having 7 cap breakers. So now let's get into the best overall guard build you can make on 2K25. So first things first, you're going to put your 3-point up to a 94, and like I just explained, 5 cap breakers go here to get a 99 3-pointer. It's not as much for the rating as it is for the legend badge. Legend shooting badges is what makes you be able to shoot insanely consistent this year. Then come down to your ball handle, and like I just explained, 93 ball handle, and this is where our next 2 cap breakers are going to come in to get this to 95 ball handle, which all 3 builds I'm showing you in this video have, because 95 ball handle is a must for these short point guards so you can unlock the Steve Francis dribble move, which changes how you dribble. Next, speed with ball, you put this up to a 91 so you get Hall of Fame lightning launch. This is where you will use your max +1 to get legend lightning launch. And for all you guys that love pass accuracy, 85 pass accuracy, so you get gold dimer and bronze bailout. You can even +1 this to get Hall of Fame dimer. And I already explained this is the best all-around build, so you're gonna have defense and finishing. First things first, you're gonna want to put your agility up to an 82, because that is what allows you to get shifty shooter on legend when you get that 99 3-pointer. Next, defense. Like I said, it's an all-around build. Put this all the way up to a 92 and then put your steal up to an 85. So you'll get all the gold defensive badges and you'll have an 85 steal, and I promise I get so many plucks with 85 steal on my 85 steal build. And then of course, you're 6'2", you're gonna want to be able to finish, so you're gonna want to put your driving dunk on an 82. That number for the exact reason of the Anthony Edwards dunk package, which takes exactly an 82 driving dunk and a 62 vertical, which is the only dunk package you should have on equipped on a guard. Then from here, you have 1 attribute left. If you play pro-am or rec, you can put it on free throw. I'm gonna put it on agility to get 83 agility, and this is, in my opinion, the best overall guard build you can make on 2K25. So let's go over it one more time. So 94 3-point shot. This is where you use your first 5 cap breakers to get a 99 3-pointer. Now if you strictly play twos, I have another build in this video you should make. Only if you strictly play twos. This is just best all around. This build can play every single court at the highest, most elite level. So 99 3-point shot, and then you'll have a 95 ball handle. This is where you'll use those last 2 cap breakers to get a 95 ball handle for the Steve Francis dribble moves. I have a 96 ball handle in one of my builds. Hall of Fame Unpluckable doesn't make a difference. Just go 95. You'll get Hall of Fame handles for days. You'll get Hall of Fame ankle assassin. Hall of Fame Unpluckable does not matter. 91 speed with ball, so you will get legend lightning launch when you use your max +1. You guys love pass accuracy, and this build has a pretty high pass accuracy, 85. Of course, you're going to want to be able to play defense on this build. That's why it's the best all-around build. 92 perimeter, 85 steal, 82 driving dunk for that Anthony Edwards dunk package, which is, like I said, the only one you should have equipped. Maybe the one-handed dunks, but I only have the Anthony Edwards. And then lastly, 86 speed, 83 agility. If there's one thing about this build, I would like it to be faster. I would like slightly higher speed, but let's say you hit veteran 2, that's where you can use those cap breakers on. But yeah, this is just, in my opinion, the best overall point guard build you can make. If you want to just play every mode, just be like, okay, I can have a build that can play everything at the highest level, I would make this. And just like all the best point guard builds are named, you have built a 2-way 3-level shot creator. The best guard build you can make in NBA 2K25 right there. But now let's go to a build that specializes in certain game modes. This build I'm about to show you right now is for 3s and for 5s. So like you just heard me, 3s and 5s, you are a 5'11" point guard. You are not guarding ball on this build. You can guard top of the key maybe, but I would suggest you use a 6'2" if you're going to guard the top of the key. This is more of like a 3s build. This is more of a 3s build or rec build if you're guarding the corner, or pro-am if you're guarding the corner. So just like the last build, of course, most importantly, start off with your 3-point shot, put that up to a 94, assuming you're going to use those 5 cap breakers to get a 99 3-point shot. And just like the last build, same ball handle. You're going to have a 93 ball handle and use those last 2 cap breakers to get to a 95. Pass accuracy, just like the last build, 85. But this is why this build is for 3s and 5s. I'm going to show you guys the difference. 85 pass accuracy, 93 ball handle, put this to 95. Then put your speed with ball up to a 94. So you get legend lightning launch off rip and you're just a little bit faster. Perimeter defense is not going to be that high on this build, only a 74, because like I said, this is for guarding corner in rec or pro-am. If you guard the top of the key, if you're guarding ball, make the build that I just showed you. But if you just want to be an offensive specialist and be as fast as possible, make this build. And I know you don't have a high perimeter, but you have an extremely high steal. 96 steal, that's the difference between this build and the last one. And then a 90 speed and all the way up to an 87 agility. And of course, just like the last one I showed you, you will have an 82 driving dunk, unlocking the Anthony Edwards dunk package on this 5'11" build. And then you can use these last points on literally whatever you want. If you play pro-am or rec, I guess just put it on free throw to get it to a 70. It doesn't matter. But this is the 3s and 5s point guard build that guards the corner. The difference between this build and the last build is obviously you're shorter, so you're much faster. You have 90 speed compared to 86, way quicker agility, and a 94 speed with ball, so you're just faster with the ball. And then of course we have a higher steal. You don't need perimeter since you're not guarding the ball. But let's go over this build one more time. You have a 94 3-point shot, which is where you put 5 of your 7 cap breakers, so you get this to a 99, which like I said in the last build, the rating is not as important as the legend badges. The legend badges is what makes you shoot better than the rating. Next, come down to your ball handle. This is where the last 2 cap breakers will go. Out of the 7 that you have, you'll have a 95 ball handle, getting Hall of Fame ankle assassin, Hall of Fame handles for days. And I promise you don't need Hall of Fame unpluckable. I have it, but you can probably use your max +1 if you really want it, but I wouldn't recommend using it on that. 85 pass accuracy, so you can pass the ball very, very fast and efficiently on 3s and 5s, more people to get passing lanes. Of course, 96 steals, so you get glove and interceptor, both Hall of Fame. Defense isn't that good, but I already explained why you're guarding the corner. And 82 driving dunk, so you get the Anthony Edwards dunk package, the only one you need. You dunk on this build, trust me. And of course, 90 speed. That's what makes this build so good. You're very short, so you're fast. 90 speed, 87 agility. And a lot of people might ask, why are you going 5'11" and not 5'9"? And I think 5'9" is too short. 5'11" is still extremely short, don't get me wrong, but you're tall enough where you can still play better passing lanes. You're still extremely fast. Like 5'9", you just feel like you are doing nothing on defense. I have a 5'11" build, and although he does feel significantly shorter than my 6'2", I feel a lot taller than 5'9" when I go versus them. But anyways, this is, in my opinion, the best 3s and 5s build I would make if you guard the corner but you're the point guard. And this build is called a shot creating 3-level threat. Alright, so we got the best overall point guard build on the game you can use on any court. We got the best point guard build on the game if you're playing 3s and 5s. So now let me give you guys the best 2s build on the game. So unlike the last 2 builds, you will not have a 99 3-pointer on this one. Instead, you'll have a 99 mid-range. That's the difference. And like I said, the important thing is the legend badges. It is not the 99 mid. Of course, that is very important, but it's getting the legend badges because you will have an 89 3-pointer on this build. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot really quick right here. This is my shooting percentages from everywhere on the court on a build with an 89 3-point and a 99 mid. The same exact build, but tweaked differently. This is what I'm shooting. So with an 89 3-pointer, this is what I'm shooting, and you see 99 mid, my 2 hot spots that I like near the corners. That's what I'm shooting from there with the 99 mid. But back to the build, yeah, this is where you use your first 5 cap breakers. 99 mid-range shot to get these legend badges, and of course 99 mid. Remember, this is for the 2s court, where you're going to be taking a lot of 3s and mid-ranges. Next, your ball handle, Of course, nothing changes here. You want a 95 ball handle, so put this up to a 93 and use your last 2 cap breakers to get 95 ball handle. Next, your speed with ball, you want to put this up to a 91, so you get Hall of Fame lightning launch, and this is where I use my max +1 and I get legend lightning launch. Next, pass accuracy is only a 70. Now, if you play with poppers, you can find a way to get this to a 71. I don't play with poppers. If you complain about the pass accuracy on this build, I don't know what to tell you. I only play with insides. I barely pass the ball on the 2s. I shoot fades, I shoot 3s, and when I pass, it's a wide open slip. You don't need higher than a 70. I have a 71. I throw dots. Don't complain about pass accuracy on this build. All right, now that we got that out of the way, perimeter defense, 92. You're on the 2s, so you're going to want to play great defense, 92 perimeter defense, and then steal all the way up to an 85. And then your speed is all the way up to a 90 and your agility to an 84. And that's the build. I went over these really quickly, but if you are veteran 2, I would go 97 perimeter defense. That's where I would use those 5 cap breakers on, is to get 97 perimeter right here for a total of 12 cap breakers. But 92 perimeter, so you can play great defense on the 2s, being 6'2". I have a build, this is pretty much the same exact build, but just without the cap breakers. 6'2", best height, 92 perimeter defense. Best defensive rating other than 97 for the 2s. 85 steal, you get plucks, you play passing lanes, you don't need higher than this. And then what makes this very good, 90 speed, because a big part of playing on the 2s is being fast off ball and being able to just get open and getting your catch and shoots. You need high speed for that. So put this last attribute on literally whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on block, max out my block to a 54 because I don't need anything else. But this is just the best 2s build. Let's go over it one more time. 99 mid-range shot, legend shooting badges, and 89 3-pointer. I already showed you guys my percentages. You can shoot with this. You can use your max +1 on either gold limitless range or legend lightning launch. I prefer legend lightning launch. I don't think gold limitless makes that big of a difference. 93 ball handle, so you get ankle assassin and handles for days both on Hall of Fame. Unpluckable, you stay on gold, but you don't need that higher. You don't need pass accuracy. I'm going to say it one last time on this build. 92 perimeter, 85 steal, so you play very good defense on this build. 90 speed, so you are extremely fast. Just the best 2s build on the game, in my opinion. And when you make this build, you are called a 2-way sharpshooting creator. Definitely the build I would recommend you make if you are strictly playing 2s. I have a build just like this for the 2s, and it's the build I've played on the most this year. Probably my favorite build. So that's it. That wraps it up. Those are the top 3 point guard builds you can make on NBA 2K25 right now during Season 3 with these 7 cap breakers we have. If you guys made any of these 3 builds that I showed, or you guys just want to help support the channel, please do me a favor and drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.